I'm professional surfer Lakey Peterson.
And I'm Olympic gold medalist Kaylee Gilchrist.
And this is Sure Thing, where sports meet real life
with the people and stories that inspire us. Sure Thing, listeners. Kaylee Gilchrist and Lakey Peterson here for episode number 5 of Lakey's Lowdown, El Salvador edition. Lakey, how are we feeling after that one?
Oof, we're flying through the events. Yeah, I'm not feeling happy after El Salvador. I'm bummed on this contest. I definitely was really excited to come down here. I love the wave. I love Punta Roca, and I just felt so good coming into this event. Like, my free surfs felt so good. I obviously I lost in the very first round to Tyler Wright. And yeah, honestly, I'm pretty bummed. I'm definitely a bit pissed off about it, but we'll dive in deeper.
Yeah, so equal ninth finish, contest number 5. So those are back-to-back ninths for you. I know you're looking to improve in Brazil, but first, walk us through that heat. It was a tough one to watch as a fan, just a little slow. You guys both didn't really get into the surfing that I know you guys can both do, and we were ready for fireworks, and I think that just sometimes happens in heats.
Yeah, it was. So that heat was at the bottom of the tide. It was like dead low tide. And for those who surf would probably know this, but also if you're listening, you don't surf much. Like, usually a wave when it's dead low or dead high tide, it gets a little funky for that like kind of 30-minute period. It'll just get really slow, or sometimes like have some rips. And certainly with Punta Roca, the wave here in El Salvador, our heat was literally on the dead low, and I knew that going in. And yeah, it made it funky. There was kind of a rip going through the whole lineup, so it made it like bumpier on the face and a lot less waves coming through, and kind of broke up the wave a little bit rather than like a clean long line and wall. So that was just a bummer. Definitely no excuse. Like, someone won and someone lost, so I gotta be better about just figuring it out in those funky heats. That's notoriously something for me that's not the best. I usually do a lot better when I can ride a lot of waves and get momentum. And start swinging. So yeah, I was a little bit honestly pissed off at like how I competed, and just felt like it wasn't good enough. And also just a little annoyed. Like, I felt like my last 2 heats between here and New Zealand were really at a funky time with waves. And it's just really frustrating. Like, I don't know, when I feel like I'm surfing really honestly like the best of my life, and then you like just have a 30-minute window that, but it just goes to show, like, that's surfing. It's not really about winning in the warm-ups of the free surfs. Like, it's about how you adapt and what you do in those 30 minutes. And yeah, I just got to be better at, identifying the right waves in those moments, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw some clips on the free surf. You were ripping, and I bet a lot of people were putting money on you because Punta Roca is so similar to, your local spot at home, Rincon. Or even a lowers right definitely has a little bit more power, but right point over cobblestone. But that is, like you said, just like surfing. Hats off to Tyler though. She seems like she's kind of reset and surfing free, and seems like there's a new energy about her, just watching her obviously from afar. And she's had, gone through tons of adversity and injuries, and even dealing with an injury right now, it sounds like. But you have to applaud her always, and just to see one of the vets make it through to the quarters is always a great result.
For sure, it's like, it's so hard on this tour to make a heat, and I'm definitely always cheering if I'm out or if I've lost, for the girls that I've done it with for a long time, and I've competed with Tyler my whole life. I think that was our 18th heat together, the one the other day, which is pretty cool. It's like similar to the Carissa thing. We've had 21 heats together now in our career. So of course, like, it's cool to see her, I think, surfing the best I've seen her in a while in the free surf. So I was like, oh, there she is. She definitely looked like she's got a bit of fire back. And I don't know, maybe honestly too, I was thinking it's you watching Carissa win and Steph win and me win. Like, she's probably feeling like, hey, like, I mean, she's a 2-time world champ for a reason, she's so good. So I do definitely feel like she's got a little fire and spice back. And yeah, I was, obviously stoked to see her keep going now that I'm out. She's ripping.
Totally. Let's look at this. 18 total matchups. She's got you 10 versus your 8.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully you guys will match up and you can even that result out down the road. But it's crazy
Yeah.
to think, I mean, she was on tour when you were on tour, I think probably around the same time, if not the same season, and you
Yeah.
have just had, a decade of battles together, which is so cool to see, and I bet in the back of her mind, I mean, if you're a competitor, you're thinking about that, you're like, "Hey, wait, all these vets gotta win? Like, I wanna win."
Yes, 100%. And she's a two-time world champion. It's not like, she's so capable of winning. Like yeah. So I feel like she would be feeling that for sure. And it's pretty cool. Like we've all been talking, me, Carissa, Steph, like Tyler. It's like, I don't know. I think we all feel like we're inspiring each other at the moment, and I just think that's really rad. And yeah, Tyler's got a bit more spark in there for sure. I definitely feel it. And she seems really happy and stoked too, which is just good to see.
Yeah, definitely. She's doing some fun little Instagram vlogs if you guys wanna
Yeah.
check those out and get a little,
So sick.
sneak preview of what's going on in Tyler's mind. Who's your pick for the girls to win this contest?
My pick's Katie Simmers to win the
That's
event.
totally.
Yeah. Yeah, you think so too?
Yeah, I was gonna say Katie too. She just looks kinda
Yeah.
on right now, and I think she's
Yeah.
overdue for a win.
Big time. Big time. Her boards look good. She's riding sharp eyes, which I just no shade to Borst. Obviously, those boards were insane for her, but she just looks more powerful and better, and I think she's pretty fired up. So yeah, I'm feeling like Katie's gonna take the win, but you never know. Heat's a heat. Gets
Heat's a
weird.
heat.
The ocean's weird. We'll see.
I thought she was on new boards. I wasn't sure or not. And that's fine.
Yeah.
Like it's super cool. So all these surfers usually try different boards, especially if something's missing or they need a new spark. So obviously you have a board company that you ride for. Usually there's some sort of deal, maybe some free boards. I mean, these girls are getting from 40 to 100 boards a year, just different conditions. Some work, some don't, some break. And a lot of times, you have this relationship, you build a relationship with a shaper. I mean, Lakey's been surfing Merrick since day one. She works with Britt
Yeah.
very closely, who Britt's down there, which is probably awesome to have him down there to cheer you on.
Yeah.
And then, if something's not really feeling right or you're in a slump, I think the first thing surfers usually do to just get some new energy is throw on a new surfboard under your feet. And that
Oh
sometimes
yeah.
can be the difference maker, or it's just like gives you peace of mind, being like, oh, wait, no, my equipment with my shaper actually works the best. So I'm going to lean into that. Or it's like, this feels fresh. This feels new. This excites me,
Hmm.
and you'll see a couple surfers jumping to different surfboards. So
Yeah.
that's a total normal thing to do. Obviously, Boris got Katie Simmers a world championship
Yeah.
title, and I'm sure she'll surf his boards for many years to come. But it's great to see her switching things up and just figuring
Yeah.
out what's working, especially at such a young age too. Like she might not even know what else is out there, and now she's starting to play with things, and she might bring it back to Boris and be like, "Hey, I like this. I didn't like this," and then they can
Yeah.
collaborate some more. So it's cool. It's a lot more technical than you think. Equipment is really, obviously you have to be a great athlete, great surfer, but equipment's the next biggest thing to help you.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge, hugely important. Yeah, it's like a art form almost. If though for those who don't know, it's like, and the tiniest tweaks make the biggest difference. Like literally, they'll shape the same model board, same dimensions, same volume, same foam, everything same, and one feels better than the other. Like it's surfboards are just the weirdest thing.
Like
So,
even to the
yeah,
point of what temperature is it when the surfboard got glassed can change,
yes,
because we're talking like
yes,
physics now too. So it's
yes,
wild. There's so much that goes into it. So hats off to all the shapers that are just grinding away for us. Obviously, you have a great relationship with Britt, who we need to get on the podcast at some point. He's
yeah.
got an awesome story, but
Season two.
season two. All right, so El Salvador. Tell us about El Salvador for those that have never been.
Yeah, El Salvador's rad. I mean, obviously, this place used to kind of be pretty gnarly to come to, and now it's way safer. It's way better. It's actually really cool. Like every year we've come back, you just see it get so much nicer. New restaurants, new resorts, like good, clean supermarkets. I feel totally safe here now compared to the first few years coming. So, it's incredible, and the waves are insane. The one thing I like about it, like if you're coming for a surf trip from California or whatever, is it's pretty easy to get here, number one. But also there's like every type of wave. So there's a wave like Punta Roca where we have the contest. It's like a very high performance, good wave for a good surfer. But then there's kind of a wave for everyone. There's like really good beginner waves, really good intermediate waves. So, I love it. I mean, It's really hot, so be prepared for that. It is, like, death-defyingly hot, but it's pretty sick. You've been a couple times. What do you think?
Yeah, it's such a trip looking back. So I don't know if you remember those Billabong camps. Like I think it was Snips and maybe Dino put together, and we signed
Yeah.
up with one. Me and my buddy Victor Doan. You remember Victor?
Yeah.
And we went, a chaperone was, like, our 25-year-old buddy, Nick Skowinski, and my mom let us go in, like, 2000. I think this was 2004 or 5, so I'm, like, 13 or 14 years with going
That's
down there.
properly gnarly.
And we went to Las Flores. Like, once you're on the camp, like, site, you feel pretty solid and pretty good. But this was when it was pretty heavy. And, my parents are just like,
Yeah.
yeah, go for it. And obviously, I love it. I mean, it's just like, obviously, traveling at a young age, it just gives you so much perspective and so much just awareness, too, I think, of your surroundings. So I just love that I was able to travel at a young age. But we got some sick waves, Punta Mango down further. I guess it was like
Yeah.
the east they call it or something, maybe
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, but it's super sick. That wave's really fun. Las Flores is a fun wave. So went there once, literally 20 years ago, maybe
Wow.
more. And
Wow.
then I went back to your zone 10 years ago, so in 2014-ish, 2015 maybe.
Still sketchy then.
Still pretty sketchy, and I went with just one of my friends and then her friend, and we were kinda, like, in our party scene off season, like, there wasn't really
Mhm.
Punta Roca wasn't really pumping, but we surfed El Zonte and Sunsol a bunch. We had
Sick.
Marco was our guide, and he was just this so killer, just took us wherever, and we had just so much fun. And then I actually went back to Las Flores a few years ago, and yeah, night and day difference. It's just really cool to see the country's putting so much resources into tourism and into
Yeah.
surfing and keeping it safe. I think the ISA has a contest there literally every year now.
Yeah.
This is, I think, the 5th year that WSL has been down there. So El Salvador's great, safe, it's awesome. So if you are a fan of right hand point breaks, I highly suggest going down there.
100%. Add it to the list. It's really epic. Yeah.
And then for the boys, talking about you were saying that there's a way for everyone, and we've heard that Italo decided to get run over by a beginner.
Dude, there's been some carnage this event. I'll tell you what. I don't even want to get too into it because I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, I mean, he got run over. I think he was surfing not Punta Roca. I think he was, to the beginner's credit, who ran him over. I think they were at like a less performance wave.
Yeah.
So maybe the beginner was actually in the right spot for themselves. But yeah, he just got absolutely mowed over, his whole knee, like, bad. I think it's like 14 stitches or
Dang.
something.
Yeah.
10.
Oh yeah, something like that.
So yeah, that was pretty gnarly. And then yeah, Punta Roca just, yeah, they definitely hold it down, the locals. So I respect it, and I'm stoked they share their way with us. But yeah, it's definitely been like, there's a lot of people down here stoked on surfing, and everyone's trying to get their waves for sure. It's been a little hectic.
Talk to us about that rock dance. Didn't that get you a little bit too?
Dude, well, I'm healing now, but
Yeah.
this was gnarly the first day, and then my knee, I thought I was gonna have to get like 2 stitches, but she's like, let's not stitch it, let's just try and not. So I just been keeping that really clean. It's actually been healing. So yeah, the rocks are like its own sport of its own before you go surfing, getting out on the rocks. They're super gnarly at Punta Roca only. Everywhere else is pretty easy, but yeah, it's like a full on like contact sport getting out to go surf.
And these
It's
are
so
all like
gnarly.
giant cobblestone, like super slick when they're wet too, and super
Yeah.
hot. So I mean, I can only imagine you got the entire surf world watching you too. So like you are A, just trying to get out without falling, but B, you don't want to be that person that falls and it's all over social. You're getting crap the rest of the contest too.
Yeah, yeah. You know who I think get the most worried are like the caddies, because the rocks are so gnarly. The caddies for us in our heats have to sit out in the water with our extra board because it would be too hard to do,
Right.
like come back in, because it takes so long to get over the rocks. So anyways, the caddies who like haven't been surfing that much, or I don't know, at least we're going in and out all day. You kind of get used to doing the rock dance. But the caddies go like, and they just know everyone's watching them. And also they're holding your board. So they're like, don't fall, because you don't want to ding the board. But the caddies have some good highlight reels.
Do you pick your caddy or do you just go with like a local Grom?
I was just having Leandro caddy for
Yeah.
my coach, but some of the local groms were helping out, but usually it's a coach or like a team manager or something like that, you know?
And then will Leandro coach you in the water? Like, if you make it down your way, will he give you some tips, or is it
Y-
kinda just, like, head down?
He, yeah, it's mostly head down. It's mostly just like if I'm on the ski or something riding past him, he'll just be like, "Let's go, come on, like
Yeah.
whatever, focus up." Nothing too much really in the water. Just I can hear him, whistling or whatever, but that's about
Yeah.
it.
And
Yeah.
then, we picked our girls' pick. Who is your guys' pick to win?
You know what? I'm gonna go with Leo
Me
Fioravanti.
too!
Yeah,
I should've went
let's go.
yeah, I thought the
We're on
same
the
thing.
same. I just don't you feel like he's just got I just his heat surfing, his heat IQ is so on point and like his heat decision making. He's ripping. I don't know. I just have a feeling like this
Yeah.
is gonna be his one.
Yeah, and I mean, I obviously you see it, firsthand, and I'm just watching through a computer, but it just seems like he's surfing so well. I hope he wins.
Me too.
He's rooting for you.
Yeah.
So it's the quarterfinals now. You'll listen to this next Tuesday, so the contest will probably be wrapped up by then.
Yep.
What does the next few days look like for you, and when are you heading down to Brazil?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Brazil this weekend on Saturday or Sunday at the latest. A couple more days here, and then yeah, I'm just trying to sort of reset. Honestly, I was really disappointed in my performance here, and really pissed me off. So I don't know. I've just been in the gym every day. Definitely been watching a lot of footage with Leandro. I watched all my heats with him the other day that I lost this year, and like went through every decision I made and why, and just tried to like I don't know, just get my headspace in a good space and like learn from my poor decision making that I've had in the last few events. And yeah, just trying to get healthy and fit and fired up for Brazil and just feeling really good. So we've got a great setup here and I'm just sort of taking advantage of that while I have it.
Nice. Yeah, you got the
Yeah.
steam, you got the ice bath. You're getting
Yeah.
spoiled down there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So real quick, your highs and lows in the surf contest and your highs and lows outside of the comp.
Um, well, I feel like the low is always when you lose in the event. So that's my low. Just my heat on the low tide was my low in the surf contest. Like not getting opportunity is just annoying and frustrating. So that was probably my low. Um, my high in the event. I was actually pretty happy my in the heat. I didn't really surf a very smart heat in general, but at the end I felt like I gave myself a good chance with the fight back, like getting a 5 and then
Yeah.
still having time on the clock. Like I felt like that was a good decision to take that wave and my thought process there I thought was good. Even though the rest of the heat wasn't well put together, I thought that was a good moment and a smart moment by me. So that was probably my highlight for the in competition. And then just being here, I mean, a definite high was we had pumping waves before the event. Like I honestly just felt like I was on a surf trip. It was insane. And that just was nice just to surf good waves. I had
Yeah.
new boards. And I honestly I think I had yeah, a couple of the best turns I've ever done. So that
Whoa,
was
let's get the
definitely a highlight.
clips.
I'm gonna drop it. It's gonna be get
You
dropping in the
dropping
next
on
few
the
days.
YouTube or on Insta? We gotta let
On
the fans know.
Insta.
Okay, good.
On Insta. I'll have a vlog too. I'll put it in that, but I'm gonna do a little Insta post.
Oh, sick.
So yeah, and then I don't know. Yeah, it's just been epic to be in El Salvador, the good waves, staying in a great place. And I don't really know if I have like a downer of being here. I guess maybe the water's been a little bit yucky to surf in, so that's not
Yeah, it
very
doesn't
fun.
help
But
with those open wounds of yours, but that's okay.
no, dude. Not at all. We're getting there.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, June 19th is the starting of the waiting period for Rio. This is the halfway mark for Brazil is the sixth contest of 12. So
Jeez, man.
crazy how fast the year is flying by. You get a nice little month-long break after. So it'll be
Yep.
nice, I'm sure, to get home and regroup. But we will be cheering you on in Brazil. So travel safe.
Let's go. We're gonna bring it back from Brazil.
Yeah, we
Let's
are.
freaking go. See you guys.